Hello, this is the Daily Forex Report for November 8th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair first. This pair created an inside bar during this last session. It did gap down, as you can see, retrace that gap prior to the close. We are looking for it to potentially move as high as 81.78, possibly as low as 80.53. Look for some resistance around 81.50 and look for some support around 80.75. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed lower. It did break through our swing trade there and close lower. We are looking for it to continue overall moving sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 141.67, possibly as low as 137.52. Look for some resistance around 140.25 and look for some support around 138.75. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair closed lower, overall moving sideways with an upward bias. Look for this pair to potentially go as high as 162.93, possibly as low as 160.33. Look for some resistance around 162.25 and look for some support around 160.75. Now the US Swiss, this particular pair closed higher during this last session. Look for this pair to potentially go as high as 0.9735, possibly as low as 0.9538. Look for some resistance around 0.9695 and look for some support around 0.9600. Now as far as news announcements go, we don't have any significant news announcements being released during this next session. So let me show you kind of what I'm looking at. We'll run through a couple of things real quick just to kind of show you. We do have a swing trade opportunity in this particular pair, but I want to note, and this is something that you need to know about the swing trade, and you can see it has a higher high before it and after than in the middle, and the middle bar has a lower low than the bar before it and after it. So this is what produces the swing trade. But if you notice, it's so steep that it cuts through the open. This is not a swing trade opportunity that I would take. So just bear that in mind. Okay, let's take a look at the US-Japanese yen pair. This pair created an inside bar during this last session. So at that point, we're going to look for a potential breakout, either to the upside or the downside, most likely to the upside. Other places to, or a place to potentially exit this trade would be here, and then bring it on up to around this area. Kind of what that looks like from a pip standpoint. We got about a 12 pip move and then a 30 pip move. So definitely able to get there from where we are currently with this. Now let's take a look at the Euro-USD pair. This pair, like I said earlier, we had a swing trade opportunity close to the open and not quite there. It did close down for a profit. And now to the pound US dollar pair. This pair moved lower. It closed lower. We still haven't retraced this one bar yet. Still trying to get there, but haven't quite done it. Break below this low, and I think we could see it drop pretty quick down to this level of previous resistance, which would now be support. So definitely keep an eye on that. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.